Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be creating a purple and gold half cut crease. For this video I'm going to be using the Take Me Back to Brazil palette by BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to be using those purple shades that I just pointed out. To begin with, I'm going to go into this Pure Cosmetics palette, and I'm going to use that light brown shade as my transition color. And my eyelid is already primed with some concealer, so we have the tacky base, so the eyeshadow sticks and it gives us more pigment. So I'm going to place it and then I'm going to blend it out. So now that we have blended that first transition shade out and I took it all the way up to my brow bone, I'm going to dip into this purple and I'm going to use the same exact brush. I'm going to place it right on my crease, and after I place it on my crease I'm going to blend it out as well and just marry both of those colors together for a smooth transition. Okay, now that it's blended out, I'm going to take some of my Tarte concealer and I'm going to place some of this concealer on the lid and I'm going to blend it out. And the reason why I did this is because if I would have just placed the darker purple that I'm going to be using next without the concealer, it was going to basically look like wiped off instead of applied and blended, if that makes sense. So me having a tacky base is basically gonna let the shadow stick to the concealer and give us the pigment that we want, and also be able to blend it out perfectly without it being without it looking like it was wiped off instead of blended out. So first I'm going to pack it, and once I pack it I'm going to start blending it with the same brush, and then I'm going to move on to my fluffy blending brush that I was using at the beginning. After blending those shadows out, I'm going to take some of the Tarte concealer once again. I love this concealer for priming the eye and cutting the crease because it's kind of a thick base. But I'm going to take this small flat brush that I use all the time for my cut creases, and I'm going to apply some on my lid and look upwards, and that's going to mark where my cut crease should go. I don't usually do it this way, but I wanted to try it out because I've seen a couple videos of other girls doing it on Instagram, and I was just like, let me try this out and see how big my cut crease will turn out to be. And it came out pretty big, but it looks nice. It's basically the end of where the socket of your eyeball is, if that makes any sense. So now I'm going to be using this palette by Black Radiance, and I'm going to dip into that golden eyeshadow. It's the prettiest shadow ever. It's so like pigmented and golden. I'm going to spray my flat brush and then I'm going to dip into it so it can, I basically sprayed the brush so it can pick up more of the shadow, because when it's dry it doesn't pick up as much, but for shimmery shadows or metallic shadows always spray your brush just a tad bit, and it's going to pick up so much of that pigment, and it's going to look so pretty when you apply it on the eye. So after applying the golden eyeshadow, you want to go back into the dark purple and just basically apply it at the end of the cut crease and blend it out a little, and just keep applying it to your liking and just blend it out so you don't have like any sharp lines and it looks like it's marrying each other. So that was good enough for me. I'm going to do a liner with my NYX Cosmetics black liquid matte eyeliner. I can't wait to go shopping for makeup again and get some new eyeliners, because this one is good, but when you take pictures like close-ups for Instagram or something, it just looks like the liner isn't there, like the pigment of the liner isn't, I don't know, it's not good enough for me. I'd rather use the Kat Von D liner. I only had it once, but it was the best liner I ever had. I'm going to be applying these Kiss lashes, and I actually stacked them both together, but this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to thumbs up down below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram if you want to. You don't have to. I'll see you guys next time. So fucking extra. Yes. Get it, girl.
I want you to want me, but you just wanna